It's budget week, politicians back in Canberra and a buoyant mood today in the Labor Party room. The caucus says the government welcomes a new member to its ranks. Our political editor Andrew Clennell is live in the studio with me, and it really was quite a jubilant mood for the Prime Minister and his colleagues.
Yeah, they're fired up. He's back from London. I noticed a couple of phrases from the election campaign in there, Kieran. A better future, no one left behind. And he's talking about these changes to the single parents pension, the electricity bill relief and the rise in job seeker, I think, when he says this is a very Labor budget.
It's good to be here the day before what will be a Labor budget in every sense tomorrow night. Tomorrow night we will have $14.6 billion of cost of living relief targeted for those who need it most. And I want to congratulate particularly Jim Chalmers, our Treasurer, and Katie Gallagher, our Finance Minister.
Are you a Stones fan?
More Beatles, actually.
Really?
Yeah, I like the Stones, but, you know, Stones, Beatles, I'm more Beatles.
I'm more Stones.
All right.
Anyway, the paint it...
Good balance.
Paint it black.
See,
what was that? There was a series about Vietnam which had this as the theme song. I can't remember what it was called. But Paint It Black, played off on someone's phone. Albo made a dig about the surplus. If ever we needed any more confirmation than Sky News breaking it last Thursday, said, Paint It Black, too soon.
In running for a seat that had previously had Bowers always won. Lucky it was a decent song. Paint it black too soon.
Now, producer Cam Redden informs me it was Tour of Duty, the series which that was the theme song for. So there you go.
Interesting. Yeah, well done.
They're in the black, aren't they?
The young man, he's not really that vintage.
He's sort of pretty... He's got an old head on a young body, really, doesn't he?
Oasis, the world's biggest Oasis fan.
Who on earth likes Oasis? I mean, Beatles, Stones, and then... Anyway, we digress.
Well, I
can hear him laughing out there.
He's the world's number one fan. Anyway, let's look at
terrible band.
I want to ask you about the Prime Minister, though, because those lines you were talking about from the election campaign, I think he'd be annoyed at some of the commentary around this budget saying it's not a Labor budget, Anthony Albanese's lost his way.
Well, he's
There's
lucky
a few of those on the left who have been throwing those jibes at him. He wouldn't be appreciating that much.
Well, he's lucky I got the scoop on job seeker then, saved him a couple more days' pain. But you're right. But I mean, that's the thing. If they'd produced a surplus and hadn't done job seeker, which people were led to believe across the board, then that criticism would have been warranted from their base, I guess, or, hypocrisy. They could have cried hypocrisy. The Greens always will, but they're doing something, right?
Have you heard those lines? He's out there saying no one.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
It's a Labor budget. He didn't appreciate it, I don't think.
Oh well, it's politics.
He's pushing back. Yeah, so the Prime Minister might be going a bit early with the Back in Black reference, but the Treasurer almost confirmed it yesterday anyway.
Had to confirm it once we reported it. I mean, I interviewed Katie Gallagher, the Finance Minister, last Thursday. You're about to chat to her and she never went anywhere near denying it. It was just so obvious. And look, it's a good result, but people are right to say, and I heard Sherelle Murphy before saying, well, that's fine, but what about the years going forward?
Yeah, exactly.
And Jim Chalmers knows that.